saying it like it's just so no, like you being so humble, and I appreciate that.
I mean, we went
But
to
the average of us from the D, we haven't been to Africa, so we need to hear from your, your lips and your vision.
I'm gonna put it to you like this.
What part of Africa?
We went to Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh, yes, that's the capital, right?
Yeah, and it's live out there.
Is it really?
Nothing what y'all think.
Okay, live like how? Like what type of music are they listening to?
The same thing we listening to.
How they dressing?
Same way we dressing. Same way. It's the Western culture has picked up in so many other different countries. It's so big. It's ridiculous. You will see I seen girls there that look like you. Okay. That I could pass off as my cousin. She looked just like my cousin.
Well, they are people.
They are. We're the same people. You know what I'm saying? And it was like they tell you, tigers, lions, and jungles and all of that. I ain't seen none of that.
So how long were you there?
We were there for maybe 2 weeks.
That's a nice amount of time to visit a country.
2 weeks.
Did you have fun?
Yes, I did, and it was beautiful.
Okay. So
they tell you jungles and huts and all that. I didn't see none of that. I saw tall buildings, sky rises.
You saw luxury.
Luxury. I saw luxury. And the people out there are living good.
How were they receptive to you all?
Cool. I mean, everybody was cool. You know what I'm saying? You have some people, you know how that go. Mm-hmm. You have some people, you know what I'm saying? They look at you different because they don't understand you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But they do speak English.
Yeah, they speak English is one of that's the neutral language everywhere.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when you get out there, some of them don't speak it as good.
Right.
But they speak it as well enough for you to understand.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of easy communicating with people out there. And when you communicate with people out there, you find out that they like the same things you like. You know what I'm saying? Some things we have that they don't have, they ain't had a chance to experience it yet. And we were showing them different things. And shoot, they out there got iPhones and all of that stuff out there.
Right.
They FaceTiming and all that, just like everybody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's no different. It's
all good. And I'm sure they had their hoods, too.
Oh,
you were there 2 weeks, I know.
Man, you
being my cousin, I know you explored all of that. You was probably like, take me to the hood.
I'm from Detroit. Y'all know how Detroit is. Detroit going everywhere. We want to see everything. You know what I'm saying? And they got hoods. They got hoods there. You know, it's just a little different, a little rugged.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Rugged. Give me an example.
It's rugged. I mean, them boys get down out there.
Oh, really? Yeah, they get down a lot.
Oh, they get down out there.
Okay.
You ain't going in there with no garbage and woofing and all that, and they ain't selling no wolf tickets out there because you might not make it back out of there.
Detroit or not.
They hood just like we are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same everywhere, but.
So y'all performed there?
Actually, we actually did a walkthrough there. We didn't get a chance to perform there, but we looking to go back there and perform.
What prompted you guys to go to Lagos of all places anyway?
Actually doing promo.
Really?
It was the first time we was introducing Lazarus music out there.
Really? And so they were receptive to it.
God,
and the whole Detroit swag.
Oh, they loved it. They loved it. I could imagine that now you're gonna start seeing Detroit hats pop up. You know what I'm saying, in Africa, India, Pakistan, everywhere. Because we're working with a little artist out in Pakistan too.
Really?
Yeah, his name is Kaki 1000.
What's his
I just say
nationality?
1000. It's Kaki 1000.
Kaki 1000.
Yeah, but his nationality is Pakistan. He's a Pakistani kid. He's about 14, 15 years old. Mm-hmm. And when I say the little boy is live, he's spitting in their language over there, but he got the swag and the movement, and he's a star.
Look at you taking hip hop abroad.
Oh
from
my
the
God!
day.
Lazarus is the one who brought him to the table. Okay. Lazarus went over there and found him. And
how? I'm gonna have to pour me a little cocktail.
Lazarus was performing in Pakistan. This is one of the shows I didn't go. I was still here. I was working on something else. I forgot with another artist here. And I was working with Mae West Mae Gang.
Mae West, we're gonna talk about that too, because I remember them from back in the early 2000s.
They got some new artists coming out. They had another branch of them called Mae Gang, a younger branch of artists that were coming out then, that I was working with at the time, and Lazarus had left to go shoot over there and go. It was a little college thing or something that he was performing at and speaking at.
Okay.
Because he's also a doctor as well. And he calls me. He calls me. He say, Dre, I found this kid, man. Dre, trust me, you're going to love him. You're going to love him. You're going to love him, love him, love him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, but there's only one thing. I was like, what? He said he spit in
that language.
In their language.
Yeah.
I think it's Urdu that he's spitting in. One of the language. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one.
Okay.
But they got a couple of different languages they speak out there. And he was like, man, you got to check out his music. You got to check out his music. So he started sending me his videos and the work that he had been doing. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, whoa, this kid got it.
So you're looking at this whole deliverance, the swag.
Right. He had everything. He just didn't have the dress code look.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so Laz was like, I really, really, really want to work with this kid. So I was like, okay, all right, well, let's work. You know, Laz, when Laz get behind something, which he don't normally always do, you know what I'm saying? But when he get adamant about something and working with something, is, you know, we say, okay, you know, if he feel this way about it, he feel this way. He's passionate about it this much, like his own music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see what this kid, you know. And Laz went into full artist development with this kid. Everything. The same thing I did with Lazarus as working with him as an artist coming up. He took what he learned from me and he did it with this kid.
Wow.
And if you see his look and the video quality that we shooting in and everything, just shot his last video and I wasn't able to go. I was still stuck here. Shot his video in the K2 Mountains.
Wow.
It's the second or third tallest mountain in the world.
Okay.
And we shot the video out there in the K2 Mountains and got the video back. And I think we just celebrated last week his 1 million mark view on it.
Really? Well, congrats to that. I know you're not celebrating, but I am. I'm celebrating for the kid, and I want to get his information.
Yeah, because I told him, I told Laz, I said, when you call him, you talk to him, because Laz speaks the language over there.
Okay.
Laz, I said, tell him I'm proud of him. And I just wanted to make sure he got that platinum view on YouTube with the video. And he's picking up over there real big, real fast.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So CLMG, correct?
Yes, that's it.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, my God. CLMG is a company that we developed after we had started Circle Life Records.
Okay.
And we had a production company called Circle Life Productions first. And it gravitated to Circle Life Records. And then once we started picking up artists and producers and cameramen and you know, like movie directors, and because I'm working with another guy, Will Dunmore. You know what I'm saying? Everybody call him Coach. But I'm working with him, which is he's a film writer.
Okay.
And we getting ready to start shooting his next movie. He shot a movie on Tubi.
Tubi is the go-to.
Oh, man.
But we're going to get back to that. But, you know, I have to give a shout-out to all of the Detroit producers, writers. Dennis Reed, he's been on the show before.
Big.
You know, yes.
Big.
Actually, today marks 2 years that he was on the show, Dennis Reed. So shout out to you and happy sweetest day if you watch it.
Big ups to Dennis Reed.
Yes,
I love his work.
Yes, but I hear that doom 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 doom. And I see that Homestead, I'm like, oh, it's a banger.
Oh, it's a banger.
But we're doing it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just the sound, it's not just the swag, it's the movies too. And you know, Tubi is giving people a platform to shoot it out. Okay, so go back to, I just had to give a shout out to everybody. So go back to what you were saying about, you know, working on a movie and possibly putting it on Tubi.
Yeah, well, we're working on Will Dunmore's movie. He's been at the table writing, and he's been working on this little piece that he's working on now. He's been working on it for about 1.5 years now. And he's just about done. He's right at the niche of it and everything. But Will is a perfectionist. I love working with him. And when I say this one gonna be it's gonna be that deal because he came to me. He was like, Dre, look, I need you on this movie, man. He said, I need you to come in with your people and y'all shoot it.
Okay.
And everything. He said, at least I know my stunts gonna be right. And he does action pack because Will is a MMA trainer.
Oh wow!
So he's martial arts.
Oh, it's going down.
Oh yeah,
I'm already intrigued.
Oh, it's going down. It's going down. So this time we can ready to get his shot done right. You know what I'm saying? We can ready to do his next one. I'm not saying that the last one was wrong.
Yeah,
but we can ready to grow. We can ready to grow. We can ready
to
grow. And everything. We actually gonna still be working with some of the people who shot the last one. Mm-hmm. So it's not like we dogging them or nothing.
No, but
we all working
you upgrade
together.
and elevate. Right. And I'll use Dennis Reed again as an example. If you look at like his earlier work, you see how the quality progressed from the lens, from shooting it to the audio. But when you same with me, myself, in this show. As I go and grow, it gets better. I went from radio to this. You have to elevate, and
that's because Reed them over there shooting with them red cams. Nah, them boys doing it. They doing it big now.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't like that at first. And I guess they learned the same thing we learned. You know what I'm saying? We went out to Vegas to shoot a video. No, we were here. Shooting the Lazarus and Bizarre video called Open Heart Surgery. And we wanted that quality. And so we worked with this guy named Roger, white guy, older white guy, and everything. He'd been shooting a lot of stuff. I think it was the movie with Al Nuke and them he shot with Trick and all them guys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And everything. And we was like, well, now we want to step this quality up. And we know Roger and them running the red cam and everything. And Roger and his whole crew is how we learned about the red cam.
What's the red cam?
It's one of the best cameras you can shoot with. It's a film quality camera that takes a whole bunch of add-ons. It starts off from this big and it can move to being this big by the time you finish adding on. And working with Roger and them and seeing how they were shooting with those cameras and everything, it was like, whoa. And then we worked with Anthony Garth too.
Okay.
Anthony Garth is another big guy, big name out here in Detroit that's shooting. And he shot Lazarus's very first video, Let the Game Know.
Okay.
And everything, top quality. And I was like, whoa, we started learning from these guys and working with these guys who've been doing GM commercials and everything. Anthony Garth shot Jim Jones videos and everything up to the new people who we working with now.
Okay.
And we shot Lazarus' last couple of videos out in Burbank, California.
Wow.
Yes.
So, cuz, how did you even get to this point? And I say that because, we were kids. You were rapping, you were doing music, dancing. Remember when
I actually started out as a dancer. I've been hating to tell people that.
I would take it back to the Latin Quarters, Grand Quarters on the Boulevard.
Yeah. I actually started out with a crew that originally started in our neighborhood, and then from that point, they end up becoming the Faux Babies, Jit crew.
Okay.
And everything.
So you started dancing.
Yeah, I used to be a little jitting guy out here.
Okay, let's take it back to the Grand Quarters, because it was you, it was Jacob, right? Who else was in the group?
Oh, when we were at the Grand Quarters, that was when we gravitated into the music part. That's when we started rapping and everything. Yeah. And we had a group out here called the Fat Pack.
That's what it was, the Fat Pack.
It consisted of me, myself, our cousin Tariq, Jacob.
Hey, Tariq. And he just commented. Hey, Tariq.
Jacob Gardner. Shawnee and Toy, which became Diamonds in the Rough later on. And our older cousin, B-Rock.
Yeah.
Who taught me the game.
Shout out to B-Rock and Rocky.
And Rock, you know what I'm saying?
And Squirmy. She did my hair.
You know what I'm saying? And learning the business, that's where I learned the business from B-Rock.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
B-Rock, because, he taught me how not to just be just an artist and to be a businessman inside of being an artist and everything and learning. And I watched how he was putting him, Steve, Quick.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out to Sparrow, rest in heaven.
Spoon, Shine Friday, Soundman Joe, you know what I'm saying, Big Proof. You know what I'm saying? Soundman Joe Jr., you know what I'm saying? DJ Head and all them guys down. We used to be at the hip hop shop in the Ebony Showcase back in the early 90s, mid 90s, and everything.
Yeah, mid
90s. Learning the business from them guys and everything, hanging out with Proof and all those guys, Royce and all them. And learning the game, and I started seeing myself, how big can you get in this game as being an artist? And then how big can you be in this game, you know what I'm saying, as a business mogul with it, and teaching artists how to be artists.
Taking it to the next
level. Because nowadays we don't have artist development anymore.
And to be more intentional about what it is. Not just, I'm out here trying to entertain people, but okay, what do I want behind the scenes?
Exactly.
And then where do we go from here?
Yeah,
business minded.
And when I learned, after becoming a rapper and everything, and I started working in the recording studios and working with Shine Friday, I started learning the studio. And originally, I was a rapper, and I used to record at the disc, which back then was called Side 6 Studio back then as a teenager. And after doing all of this and started, mingling with different producers and hanging out with Jay Dilla and all those guys, Amp Fiddler back in the day, Bubs Fiddler, and learning what these guys were doing and how to put the music together and everything, I was like, I'm gonna learn this stuff. And Shine Friday taught me what he could teach me, and then after that, I ended up going to Full Sail and learning the big stuff.
Yeah.
And when I came back from Full Sail, I'm spending every dime I had on the biggest pieces of equipment and all that. And I grew up to New Haven, Michigan, going on a fishing trip and meet some white guys up there. And, you know what I'm saying? We connected, and I find out that they rap and do music and all of that on a humbug.
On a
fishing trip. And I said, them guys invited me out to their studio. And I go out to their studio and everything, and I done spent all this money on all my equipment and everything, and I go out to these guys' studio, and these guys sitting out here with PCs and Mac computers and a board. Making it happen, but they sounding better than mine. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. What the heck is y'all doing with this? And I turn around and I show them pictures of my stuff. Because back then we was just now getting the picture phones and all that. And I'm taking pictures of my
That's equipment. How long you been in the game.
Right. Stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's why I take the pictures over there and show them the pictures and everything, what I'm doing and everything. They was like, man, you so old school. And I'm like, man, hold on. This all the latest equipment that's out. They was like, man, that stuff a thing of the past. Everybody moving digital. And they started showing me Pro Tools and all this stuff. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. We learned off the reel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big, thick tape. We cutting tape and all of this stuff. And them boys they showed me a program where it's called Cut the Tape back then. I don't know if they still make it. And it was a recorder on digital on the computer, and they was actually splicing the tape and cutting it out digitally, and just throw it away and then piece it together so fast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, hold on, ain't nowhere in the world y'all just chop that sound up out of there and it's still on time. And hold on, what is y'all doing? They was like, Dre, you got a computer? I was like, yeah. They was like, listen, go get your computer. Come back, and we gonna hook you up. I said, I'll be right back. I drove an hour back to the city. Drove an hour back out there with my computer. I just bought me a brand new Mac computer and a PC. I took both of them out there. Get out there, them boys loaded me up and got me together and everything. And showed me, they was like, look, I'm like, man, this is gonna be hard. They like, no, Dre. You know the original stuff.
Right, so this should be easy.
This is easy to you. We wish we know what you know. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we started dibbling, dabbling. I end up staying there at their house for maybe about 4 days. 4 days.
Okay.
I ain't came home and changed clothes, no nothing. I done went down next door to the Kmart's buying clothes and taking showers and everything over there. I stayed up there, and at the time I was married, and my wife was tripping, like, you coming home, man? So I'm like, I'll be home today. 4 days go past. I get home with this new computer and everything.
Yeah. New sound
in my head and everything. I keep what I'm gonna keep about my equipment. All the rest of this stuff is for sale. Getting rid of it. I got rid of all of that, and I got rid of all of those stuff and bought what I needed to run this computer sound, a big digiboard, and you know what I'm saying. Got all my connections and everything.
Yeah.
For you know it, I was like, wow. Now all my guys that taught me the music and everything.
Yeah.
That didn't know the computer stuff.
You taught them.
I end up starting teaching them.
That's what you do. Yeah.
And Shine Friday, shout out to Shine Friday. Shine Friday taught me the studio work. Taught me how to run the MPC 3000 and the 2000. He showed me both of those. He showed me how to run the ADATs and all that and how to sync them. I learned all that from Shine Friday and everything. And when I came back, Shine Friday had learned how to, you know what I'm saying, he had learned all his stuff his way. And he was like, Dre, I want to move on to this computer stuff. You know the computer stuff. You teach me. Shine went and learned he went and took a class and learned how to run computers and learn how to diagnose them and run through them and all of that and everything. He's like, nah, I know how to run a computer. You teach me these programs.
Okay.
I come through, load him up, teach him the programs and everything.
Yeah.
Sean Friday is recording full live band sets in his studio.
Yeah.
I mean, drums and everything. You know, Sean is out there with it. You know, he's a one-man band. He can play every instrument in the band.
Okay, yeah.
You know, them guys get up and they get up out their seats and switch instruments live right on stage. And
I love that.
Pick up right where they left.
I love that. Yes, I love it.
Them boys is bad. Them boys is bad.
So fast forward, dancing, rapping, basically producing.
Oh, no, I was a producer.
Okay, producing. So, you know what? We have to talk offline.
Now directing.
And now directing. And now working at the church.
Yeah. Well, working with the church, helping out with doing engineer for their podcast.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Over there with Bishop Starks and, you know what I'm saying, and Pops and Cheryl Starks, Pastor Cheryl Starks and everything. Over there, they are running their faith-based podcast.
Okay.
And everything. And so I came in.
How often does it air?
Every week.
Every week. And so, what does the podcast consist of?
It's they talk about faith-based stuff, and you know what I'm saying, how they can make life and everything better, and help people understand life and the Bible and Christ and everything.
And living in the world today.
And it's kind of crazy because you know I study Islam. And everything. I grew up as a Baptist, you know this, Unity Baptist, and everything, and you know what I'm saying, between teenage life and
life,
you know what I'm saying, life, I started learning both religions and everything, and you know what I'm saying, it's crazy because I'm more or less, I ain't gonna say more or less, I'm more on the Muslim side now. You know what I'm saying, I haven't forgot where I started at
roots,
my roots and everything, but you know, I am a Muslim now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
so no pork for you?
No pork, not at all. Not at all. For years. You know, over half of my life.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay.
But, you know, it's kind of crazy. Everybody's like, how is a Muslim working with Christians and all that? And I said...
Because we all love and serve the same God.
I told him, I said, man, listen to this here. I said, we study our religion our way. We study our religion our way. There's nothing different. Y'all both, you know what I'm saying, praising, you know, God.
Yeah.
Whatever name you call him, you know what I'm saying, whatever name or title you want to put on him, we all preaching and praying to the same God. I'm not preaching, but praying to the same God and everything. But, you know, there's no difference. It's no difference.
This is where people get it twisted. Religion basically is a bunch of set of rules, mostly man-made, created. Then you have spirituality, which is your relationship with God. And that doesn't necessarily have to have a definition.
Doesn't.
You know, because I talk to God and I interact, my relationship with God is on different levels. It depends on what I'm going through at the minute.
Yeah, because I don't have people tell me, well, what you Nation of Islam now, FOI, and this, that, and other, and everything. And I said, no, I got friends, I got brothers, you know, them still my brothers.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I kick it with them. They, you know, they got knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Now, they might have a piece of knowledge that I'm missing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Because who knows it all?
Nobody know it all but God. But God.
But God.
You know what I'm
saying?
But
God, baby. But God.
And I reach out to them guys when I get stumped on something. I might reach out to one of my FOI brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kick with them. Or if I get stuck on something in Christianity.
What's the FOI?
Fruit of Islam.
Okay.
Fruit of Islam. You know what I'm saying? And they're based over #1 mosque is over on Finkel in Wyoming.
Yeah, I've been there.
On Wyoming, off of Finkel.
Yes, on Wyoming, off of Finkel. I've been over there with, I don't know if it's still the same way, but when I went, this was years ago, the women were on one side, the men were on the other side.
Like that, yeah.
So I went a couple times. I also, you know, growing up, attended Catholic school, but you know, because our family is so rooted in Unity Baptist, you know, it just didn't have a choice. My mother we went to church.
From what I heard from the elders, I heard that church started in our great-great-grandmother's basement.
It did, at the Cary.
Yeah.
Over on Central Street.
Yeah.
And then they moved to a bank building, and now we are where we are now, and it has grown, you know. Yeah, our faith runs, you know, a lot of people don't know that because a lot of people in our family, us, because, you know, we kind of sort of entertainment. Shout out to CJ, who kind of picked up where Sparrow left off. Shout out to Rocky. Shout out to, you know, B-Rock. Shout out to yourself, myself, you know. But
we're still doing it big.
Still.
And we got a lawyer in the family now.
Okay, shout out. So, but our faith, they don't realize, like, we really, this not fake for us, you know, like, our roots really are deeply rooted. Even shout out to my cousin, Reverend Royal, you know, still out here blessing people, you know, giving good messages. You know, that's just where I come from, where we come from. So.
You remember back in the day with Reverend Royals, with the church outings?
Yes. The
overnighters, lock-ins, the
sports he played, every sport,
the baseball games, and everything.
Yes,
we learned unity
and balance.
We learned unity in the neighborhood with Reverend Royal.
From Reverend Royal. Yeah. If you watching, somebody send it to him. I'll make sure he see this. We love you, Rob, and
everybody in the neighborhood. You say Reverend Royal's name, everybody know who he is in the
everybody
neighborhood.
Knows. Everybody know who our family is too. From the old neighborhood, from American all the way down to West Warren, to Hazelette, to the number streets. I mean, you know, we deep. Like Roger said, you know, how many cousins you have? A lot.
Hey, look, people didn't believe me at one point in time. I told them, I said, it was maybe like 12 of us that all went to high school together. Mm-hmm. In one high school. It was 12 to 15 of us in one high school at the same time.
Yeah.
People was like, they thought we was a gang.
We just family.
Lazarus is calling me now.
Put him on the speaker so he can say what up, though, to our audience.
Yo, Laz. What's up, bro? I'm doing a podcast right now, Beauty and the D.
WJZZ, we live.
WJZZ live. You live on the air right now.
Oh, okay, all right.
So
all right, cool.
Give Detroit a big shout out.
What up, 313? What up, Detroit, man?
Much
Detroit
love.
versus everybody, man. Detroit versus everybody. Detroit versus the whole world, man. We done take the Detroit flag all over the world, man, all the different continents around the world.
That's what we were just talking about. We talked about you guys over in Lagos.
In Pakistan.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling about Kaki, too.
Yup.
You go ahead and elaborate on that.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, got a youngin kid, you know, out Pakistan from the slums out there, you know, and pushing them on the record company, Laz Army Records, and you know, showcasing the talent is worldwide. You know, it comes from all corners of the earth, and hip hop is flourishing all over the earth, and it's just a beautiful thing because hip hop allows, you know what I mean, a vessel, a medium for the youngins coming up. You know, don't really have access to any other means to provide or do anything in their life. But hip hop is the means they utilize to get them through their struggles, and it's been like that from day one, and it's like that everywhere and around the world. So I just think it's a beautiful thing to see.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And I got a question for you. What made you reach out to Pakistan, and how did you come upon this young man who has so much talent?
Yeah, I was actually out. You know what I mean? I was out there. I'm always out there visiting. I actually heard his music online. He actually has some records on YouTube, so I actually had a chance to listen to it, and I was blown away. I think he was only eight years old or whatever or 9 years old when he spit this song that I heard of him, and then I just connected. I connected on social media, and lo and behold, he was already a big, huge fan of mine. So,
wow.
It was just, it was only natural, for me to just connect with him and just push him and give him guidance. And I feel like we're molding him to be one hell of an artist.
That's what's up. So when are you gonna come to the show and be live, and so we can interview you?
No, I can't wait. No, hopefully real soon. I was supposed to be in the D this month. I had some other stuff come up, so I wasn't able to make it. But I'm most definitely planning a trip out there. So we definitely gonna sit down and talk and chop up about everything. There's a lot on the plate right now. There's a lot going on.
Yes, and we want to hear about it, and we want to push it out there.
Absolutely, 100%. Also, I don't know if you know this or not, but last year we took hip hop to space and actually released the first song from the International Space Station alongside the NASA's chief scientist, James Green.
Really?
Yeah, first song ever streamed live from the satellite.
To launch from outer space in history. So,
where did the idea come from? Like, so outer space, literally. Where did the idea come from?
Well, the idea came from I was doing a Clubhouse event during the COVID time. Because of me being a physician, I was rapping about COVID during the pandemic, and then some of the people associated with NASA was tuning in, so they loved the way I was able to mix the science with the hip hop.
Yeah.
And they asked if I could do a song about space, and then they proposed that they would launch it from the International Space Station. So I was like, I'm game for it. Let me sit down. I went to Washington D.C. over to the NASA headquarters, sat down with the chief scientist, and we put it together.
Wow, amazing. So, Dr. Lazarus, what type of physician are you?
I'm a hospitalist, a physician. So basically, like internal medicine, you admit patients from the emergency room, you see them while they're on the hospital floor, and discharge them when they're stable, healthy, and ready to go.
Wow. And you still had a love for hip hop.
Oh yeah, I'm like 50% of me is hip hop, 50% of me is physician. So I balance the two. I've been doing that my whole life.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you for stopping by.
Oh, absolutely. I hope to see you soon in person.
Absolutely. Thanks again.
All right. Peace out.
Peace, bro.
Now that was awesome right there. That was super awesome.
Yeah.
And you never know who's gonna pop up on Beauty and the D. That's why you gotta tune in every week.
For sure. I forgot. I didn't actually forget because I was gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? Launching that video, that song and everything, and it was crazy because he as he was writing it, he was going over it and over it and over it, and he was like, "This don't sound right," and he broke it all the way down. He studied.
Okay.
He actually went out there and studied and paid attention and learned from actual astronauts on what it was like to be out there in space and what the movement and how everything was. And when he came back with this, and he was like, "Dre, let's just listen to it." And I'm sitting on the phone with him, and we going over it. Because when I'm in Detroit and everything, we on the FaceTime and going over everything. And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, as I'm listening to it, I'm like, whoa. His lyrics actually made me feel like I was actually there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel like I was actually there, just picturing everything that he's saying in his rhyme. I was like, that's it. And he said, "You sure?" I said, "Bro, that's it. Don't change nothing else." And, we got to get like that with Laz at certain times because he'll come up with a hit, and he'll be like, "Well, this don't sound right, and I don't, this bugging me here." And I spit the song, man, and we'll go over it in the studio and everything. He'll go from top to bottom, and I say, "Bro, that's it. Don't change nothing." Mm-hmm. And we have to stop him. Okay. He'll go right back and steal. Yeah, he's a bona fide perfectionist.
Well, hey, we love it.
For real.
So we got This time go by so fast.
Oh, don't it?
We got 2 minutes left.
Oh.
I want you to tell artists and people how can they get with CLMG? How can they contact you?
Well, you can contact me I'm on Facebook. Everybody knows me on Facebook. If you type in CLMG or Circle Life Media Group anywhere on Google or whatever, it's going to draw you right back to me. I made sure I own that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Anytime you use Circle Life Media Group, it all leads back to me.
Okay.
And you can pick me up on Instagram, Circle Life Media Group on Instagram, or you can pick me up on at Laz Detroit Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working that one with Lazarus. So bunch of matter of fact, on every last one of them, you catch me on LinkedIn, all that, the same name, Circle Life Media Group.
What can they expect real quick to get from Circle Life Media Group?
Anything you need getting done as far as promotion, marketing, or whatever, as far as with your craft and your business, come to us, and we're going to show you how to get it out there across the world.
I'm going to show you how to get it, not just here.
Not just
7
here.
Mile, but across the world. Okay. So, you got a tag, a website, or?
Circle Life Media Group, www.circlelifemediagroup.com, at Circle Life Media Group, at CLMG. Just put in Circle Life Media Group. It's going to draw you right back to me.
All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, man. And I thank you for coming right after work.
I still got to go back.
I appreciate it. So this is the perfect way to take us out. This is Sparrow, Detroit. You gave me life. You bring me joy. So, thank you again for being here. Thank you, Detroit, for watching. You can catch us here on the new WJZZ Cool TV every Saturday from 1 to 2, Beauty in the D. Check us out. We love you, and thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
Peace.
Peace. Thank you, Raj. That's what's up, guys. This is another little step. I know you gotta go back to work. What you finishing up again?
Actually, we just remodeled the whole kitchen, and we tore out everything in there, the counters and all that, and we put new counters in there, butcher block, range top. We put a $10,000 top and bottom, bar stove in there, dishwasher.
Oh.
Everything. We took the kitchen out of the kitchen and put the cooking into the nook, and then the cleaning area and cabinets is all where the kitchen was, where the refrigerator is.
Okay, so since it was a 2-family flat, what you doing with the extra set, the extra kitchen?
The extra kitchen has came out and everything, and we actually turned that into a jacuzzi room. So it's gonna be like a jacuzzi, and then the infrared spa with sauna. Is going in there.
Sauna too.
The sauna is going in there, and then the living room is becoming the master bedroom because it's the door that outlooks the balcony to go out to the front porch and everything.
Oh, that's sweet.
The whole front living room is gonna be the bedroom.
The bedroom. That's big as hell.
Oh, it's gonna be dope. It's 6 bedrooms all together. So now with us building the living room
and the master suite,
the master suite, it's gonna be seven beds in there.
That's what's up. They gonna Airbnb or live
actually,
it?
No, they living in it. They're moving the family out from Farmington Hills back to Detroit.
That's what's up.
They selling the house out in Farmington Hills and moving back to Detroit.
That's what everybody doing.
Yeah, it's the thing now. I'm going back to Vegas.
What's wrong?
So my meters were doing sound, but it wasn't coming through. I recorded it, so now I gotta take it from the recorded version and put it up.
Yeah.
But I don't know, all my meters was fluctuating, so I don't know what happened. I'm trying to see now. But yeah.
Shoot, man. Shit.
But I recorded it, so.
Cause I need to holler at you about this show. I need you to help me promote it.
That's not a problem. Come on, you already know my following is so big.
I know. So
about 5 million.
Yeah, I need you to help me promote my shit. I should have been asked you.
What's the name of your label? I mean, like, what kind of music you do? I heard him saying hip hop.
Oh, we do everything. Yeah, we handle everything. Neo soul, jazz.
Well, like, Nate, what's some of the artists? I'm just
Oh,
saying, like,
well, you know, like we deal with, like I said, with the band Sean Friday and all these cats. But I got a new guy that I'm working with now, new R&B singer. He's like a new R&B / hip hop, but he's singing. And I just met with the guy, and he's got a new little single out. And I told him, I said, pull it out.
so like y'all sell the music directly online?
Oh yeah, I mean we set it up for the artists to sell their own music and everything. We just we get paid and get a piece of it, you know, out of percentages and everything, as far as promo and everything. But they said they handle all their own business. We help them set it up, man. Because I mean, right now,
Not just to produce, engineer and produce.
no. I engineer and produce on the side. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But as far as with the media company, I just help these artists get their music out here, and we get a piece of the percentages. You know what I'm saying? We write it up in the contract, and we handle all of their marketing. Like with Lazarus right now, YouTube is paying us now. You know what I'm saying? With all the views that we generate now, and we had did a thing with Russell Simmons, with the little podcasting situation he had on YouTube. And once we did that, following picked up. So now YouTube is buying time. I mean, well, not YouTube. The promoters are buying time
That's
on
what,
us.
that's why I'm asking, because here, like I'm redoing everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't stuff like what happened today. All my mics fluctuating, and I hear out the headphones everything looking good, sounding good to me, but it's not coming through. It didn't come through live on the social media.
That's a computer issue.
So I recorded it. So
What internet speed are you using?
I got the fastest one.
You got the fastest one? Comcast?
Yeah.
Okay, you shouldn't have no
Yeah.
problem then. That's a computer issue. That's something inside of your program that might not be set up.
Well, tomorrow we're going to figure all this out, because I got to get this rolling, because that's what I'm trying to do. I got rid of the programming, the content that's not up to par. Like, I call it ghetto stuff.
Why ever since Jewel quit, you've been having issues? You need to bring her back.
No, Jewel don't do no engineering. Jewel is the graphic marketing lady. That's why I asked you who made that thing for you. Jewel don't have nothing to do. She don't know nothing about no engineering or none of that.
You need an engineer.
Yeah, but it's just like ever since I moved in here, like stuff, I don't know what it is. All the internet speed, all that's the top stuff. And I got all Mac computers and all that, but like the phone thing, just we tried. So now I'm going to a different phone system. So I got to do that tomorrow. And then I'm saying, and then today, this is the first time that done happened. So I don't know what's going on. I got to get to the bottom of it.
I'm gonna tell you, like I said, that Pro Tools board, man. When I use that Pro Tools board, I don't have none of them problems, none whatsoever. And you can run it straight on Mac, and even your phone calls come through crystal clear. You punch in.
You run all your audio through Pro Tools.
Everything through Pro Tools. Everything.
Cause I got a Rodecaster Pro.
You got a Rodecaster?
Yeah. And
You shouldn't be having these problems
I
then.
didn't have no problems yesterday. It just happened today. But all my levels and stuff is moving. You know what I'm saying? So it's appearing, when you're looking at it, it's appearing that everything is going cool.
You try updating the program.
No, I didn't update the program because I didn't have no reason to until now.
You should look into it, see if the update is missing, because that sounds like an update problem. Honestly.
Yeah, because I got...
Because you already got your settings set.
Yeah. I use Rodecaster Pro for my mixer. I got Blackmagic switchers.
You shouldn't have no problem.
I got all my cameras HDMI 4K. So I got Sonys and Zooms. I got all the good stuff.
That sounds like an update issue. That's what it sounds like. When the last time did you update? When the last time you update?
I don't never update it. It's automatic.
They're supposed to do it automatically.
They send me a thing that says, you know, update. Do you want to or whatever? And I click yes or whatever.
Because sometimes this is what happens. It can need an update and start going haywire, or they can send you an update and then the update will make you reset all over again. You will start from the beginning.
Yeah, that's why on some stuff I don't update. Cause
no, you got to. You still got to. That's why it's good to have an engineer there to reset everything, or have everything saved to a flash drive, your settings. So that way when you do the update, you know what I'm saying, you can put that flash drive in there and reset all your settings back to where they were at.
I got hard drives, but on some of the programs, he was telling me, don't update them because, like, you know how, let me give you an example. Okay, like for photography, because I'm setting up the photography thing upstairs. I try to keep everything in house.
Mm-hmm.
So I had Adobe Suites, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you used to could just buy it and own it.
No, you got to use it on the line now.
Yeah, now you
leasing.
have to. Yeah. So I messed up. I updated one time on my photography Adobe software, and it came back limited. So I can't do everything with it that I used to do, that I used to be able to do with it.
Okay. Yeah. Or you got to keep up with that subscription on there.
But at first, I didn't have to. I bought the software, put it in, and I was good.
I'm gonna tell you another software that worked. What's the name of it? Everybody was using it to Acid Make It. It was an Acid program. No, it's actually Sony Vegas. You can still buy Sony Vegas, but Sony Vegas it runs just as well as that one.
Pro Tools was like that at first. You could buy it and own it.
You still can now. You still can own Pro Tools.
And then the people who got the old Pro Tools, like, I'm not into making music. My son and my brother and a bunch of other people are. So some people like the old programs better because they change where the knobs are, and they always changing something. So I know people that won't. They stubborn. They don't want to upgrade. Yeah. Because they say they changing the formats and taking away stuff and add stuff you don't want. And
well, I'm gonna tell you just like this though. You know, and this is just being real. The reason why they do the changes and everything is because they know the first way that they were selling it to us wasn't right. It's half-assed. So now when they send it to you again, when you get it again, they done corrected all of the shit that they made the mistakes on from the beginning. And we, as people, we just got to grow with them as they grow. You just got to stay current on the program.
They changed this stuff, man. God, I think it's a scam. Like I don't think they like making no mistakes.
Yeah, no, they make them. They make them. Cause see what they do is when they sell it to us.
It ain't no sound, and I done got 2 text messages.
I just told you that.
He got to put it up. He said he got to put it up.
So how we gonna do this?
I gotta take the recording and I gotta flip it.
Flip it, yeah. I know what he's saying.
How that's gonna work?
It's the same way.
Just let me.
I know what he's talking about. It's gonna work. But yeah, man, you just gotta grow with it. You know what I'm saying? But they use us as guinea pigs when they sell it to us.
Yeah.
And then they turn around. You ever notice when you buy the program, there's always a questionnaire afterwards, and they ask you different questions about it and everything. The reason why they ask us those questions because they asking us what do they want us to fix on it.
And it's just like
This how you was looking.
her show.
I can't see it because I ain't got my glasses.
You know we didn't got all day like I need
See,
glasses.
like her show from.
It look good.
She had a show from a couple weeks ago that I recorded live at the college, right?
Uh-huh.
And when it went out live, everything was cool. Then Facebook had some kind of issue, so they like deaded the sound, and it just was a still frame. It wasn't video and sound no more.
Yeah, we'll move it off.
So she called me.
I had all the vendors coming
And I
over.
was
I'm
like-
interviewing.
I said, well, it was cool when I left. So I go and I send the trouble ticket and all that. They like, look, we working to restore it or whatever. So then they did. and then now she got it. So I gotta now check and see, is it something they did, or it's like that's the part about the technology that get on my goddamn
nerves.
Like,
that's why a lot of people don't like to change. That's why people don't like to change,
like
though.
Analog stuff, you don't have it worked forever. I still got analog shit that work. You just hit the button, the shit work. I
still won't sell my Apex machine. That's one machine I will not get rid of. My Apex, the tape, the old school reel to reel, I will not let that go. Because you know why? Later on in life, people gonna find their old reels, and I'ma still have the machine.
It's just like now, a lot of people making albums, going back to listening to albums and shit. Right? I listen to all digital. I got rid of everything. I took all the records, all the CDs, all that shit,
and transferred
to the record store. Give me whatever I can get for this shit.
Yeah, because all you gotta do is just record it right into the digital.
I got 1 million damn songs on my thing, and I don't pay for nothing. The new album come out, I hit the button, bam,
got it. I got a 10 terabyte hard drive. I that with.
I don't know how no artist like I was born, and my family been in the music business forever. I know all kind of people on all kind of music, and everybody say the old school people.
You look familiar. I know you.
They say artists nobody makes money no more.
Up there fucking with R.J. Watkins and them back then.
That's where I know him from.
Shit.
Don't listen to
her. Yeah, that's where I know you from back then.
It's not. You might know me from doing dumbass stuff out in the street and being around. I had clubs and stuff. I had a strip club. I had hair salon. I had all that when I was being an outlaw.
Outlaw, all right. I used to be an outlaw.
R.J. Watkins and them, I just passed through that stuff here and there. When I first started trying to do this, I didn't have I just wanted to do it. I didn't know nothing about none of this shit. So I got ripped off a lot. Like trying to learn. And like you said, you thought you had all the latest shit, and then they was like, you got some ancient shit. And you be like, what? And that's how I was with this. I started out on Live 365.
Oh, yeah.
And Sam Broadcast, all that shit. And that shit, and all this headphones and shit. When I first, like, if you look, it's funny now. If you look at old podcasts and shows, everybody got headphones on. The set just one little room, everything the same, show after show. Everybody got the same stuff.
The only ones I see with headphones on now is the ones that, like, when they got the rappers performing on the shows. But now they're not even using headphones now. They're using the earbuds now.
So now I got to go. I got to check now with social media like last time, see if it's something they did. Then I got to go into Restream. I got to.
And I was so mad about that. When I tell you that was a good one, cuz we had the land bank.
But you got it now, so
telling all the secrets. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody think the land bank and all that shit is invisible people.
No,
you know, because you can't.
People.
But you got it now. But this the problem doing is that nobody they just say you got to make it work. Yeah. That mean now, like, I don't know, like y'all say, all the goddamn answers.
Yeah.
Now I got to go troubleshoot every single thing because, especially when it's the first time something happened.
But you know what? The smart thing you did was you had a backup plan.
Yeah.
What's the backup plan?
He recorded it.
Yeah.
That was the backup
plan. So we gonna be good, though.
Yeah, but
this is a good show. It's spam on here. I got it.
This is what I'm saying. This is why I be working with you and trying to make sure I keep you happy. Because all your shows be good.
I know.
All your shows be good. You always look good. You put time and stuff. Like, she actually work her stuff. Some of these people just be garbage all the way. They don't even look right when they come in here.
She ain't really had no choice. So watching us doing it and everything, ain't no half-stepping in the family. In this family, you taught you better do it all the way. Go put your all into it.
Like I slapped this up because hanging these green screens, I had to do them by myself. So now tomorrow, I got help so we can stretch them out so it won't be no sags in them. Then I'm going to steam them all out.
Steam them all out, yeah.
because even though they still work just fine like this, and people who do certain stuff, they be like, man, just do it, isn't it? But they don't understand when the people come in trying to decide if they want to
put some money into it or spend some money.
Work with you,
yeah.
They like, oh, it's wrinkles on the
yeah, they particular.
and, you know, and then I don't. None of this stuff is proprietary. Ain't no trade secrets, nothing. So I don't be bullshitting people.
Right.
I tell them, but and then they go and I undercut all. When I first started this, it wasn't nobody doing podcasting. It was me. It was a white dude named John Holmes, John Hill and John Holmes. They was in the Penobscot building with Herb Strather. Nick Speed was in there with him.
Yeah, he was in there. I remember that.
He was in there with him.
Yeah.
They was doing it, and
SV Mix. They used to be doing it out there.
It was one other people per crew. Then what's his name got into it. Doing what he wasn't podcasting then, but he started doing it. What's his name? Monty. I think that's his name.
Monty.
Then Core Chief in there.
Yeah.
That bullshit. And like it just started. Everybody just started thinking
they want to do pod.
They could do it, man. Yeah. And like
Core Radio. I didn't expect them to get into podcasting. I thought they was gonna stop, you know what I'm saying? But now they going heavy into it. What's the old girl name? Malika, whatever her name is.
I don't know. Tanisha, the one with the big old ass.
Her and the dark skin one with the
purple.
Titties. Not purple. Crazy ass.
Yeah.
That's my girl, but she crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, her and her sister.
You're right.
So I just like, man, I'm in the green. I can't do like they do all this. They say if you gonna be kicking black shit, then do black excellence. Don't be doing bullshit and try to justify because you black. That's like all that old. You say you gonna do a poetry thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody come up there and they just talk nasty or cuss and think that's poetry. That's not no damn poetry.
No, it's not. You gotta make sense of some shit.
Look, I had CJ come on. He was like my first guest, right? Because I did a show. It was a tribute to Steve or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he did the Steve infamous love poem.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started doing his stuff. Remember, I was like, I was trying to keep it cool. His shit was so motherfucking erotic.
I mean, but even if you do erotic stuff, it's still.
Listen, it was. I was like,
it's still a cadence to it. It's
You're right.
Some stuff that makes it an art form, not just your skin's so soft and you so. Like, no, man. It's just like rapping. It's singing. Like, all these people, it's killing me.
You got to give people something to think about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just throw some shit out there because you thought it was going to spark them.
Yeah, and then the first thing they like to say, yeah, I'm an artist. You ain't no goddamn artist. You just a motherfucker with a microphone. Excuse my language.
No, I feel you.
But it drives me crazy. Like, people, man, you should see, like, we got the radio station, right? It's all over the place. I play jazz music only on the station. I'll push the envelope and play neo soul that's jazzy.
That's jazzy, right.
But it's still got that element, right? They'll send me some stuff, man, ain't got nothing to do with a jazz sound. And then I'm like, I can't play it. Oh, well, it's, like, I do gospel jazz. It's either jazz or it's not. I don't know what's gospel jazz.
I did a hip hop track that was jazzy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I play
it was
Guru on the thing all the time.
that type of jazz. But that's jazz.
If it wasn't for jazz, it wouldn't be no hip hop.
Yeah, for real.
I wasn't finished with it. I can't drink in this control
Clearly,
room.
you might have needed one. Maybe we would have had some style.
And you drinking, what's that, Prosecco?
Prosecco.
Prosecco, I mean, that ain't champagne. You trying to Dose me.
You acting real light skinned right now, Rob.
Always say it.
It's giving the
I tell
barge.
her all the time. I drink beer. She was here last week with some
Thank you,
damn
cuz.
Don Julio.
Oh, hell
Talking
no.
about, come on, just come on. Peer pressure. That's the same thing when we got all them dudes on crack. Just come on.
Nah.
They at the room in the broad talking about.
I don't know shit about no
just go
motherfucking
ahead.
crack, but I had you on
Man.
some chronic that's
I'm
out this
just saying,
world.
you know how many
Man.
guys gave in to the women, trying shit, because they trying to get on. I say, man, and I tell
Man.
her every week, I tell her, I don't drink nothing but beer.
What kind of beers you drink?
I consider myself a connoisseur. My
Oh,
favorite,
Lord.
so I don't.
What's your favorite? That's what.
Okay, I'm gonna make myself have a favorite. I got a favorite type. I don't have a favorite.
Nigga, what's
brand.
the favorite beer? Maybe I might bring you one next time.
I got I like
Well, you
German.
gonna drink down Julio.
Okay,
I like
okay.
dark
See, I'm not.
German lagers.
See, that's where I'm at because I like the dark stout.
Okay.
I love
don't
the dark
like- I
stout.
don't like stouts.
You don't?
No, about as hard as I can go with that is.
So would you like
Bach.
ales?
No, ale is cool.
Yeah,
And
and I
I'm
like
saying
ales too.
I do a Bach. A Bach is.
Oh yeah, but okay,
That's
okay.
about is close to a stout I can get. But I can't stand Murphy's, Guinness, none of that.
I like Guinness though.
I can't.
I do like Guinness,
Mm-mm.
but I do that. I
Do
do that
nobody's
block,
Guinness.
that box, but I gotta have it with a cigar.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you the stuff I hate. I hate them IPAs, them micro brews. I hate them. I can't stand them hoppy ass.
Yeah,
I hate them.
especially when they put fucking oranges and shit in beer.
Yeah,
I like it with
like-
Blue Moon.
No.
I like the orange
You
with the Blue
ruined the beer.
Moon.
I don't even mess
No.
with Corona.
You know what? You know what we call Corona?
What?
Sissy beer.
Yeah, oh, season beer too, girl beer.
Girl beer, because there's you. When
I
you
can do
motherfuckers
that,
put
the
fruit
light
in
one.
beer.
Blue Moon, you supposed to have an orange with Blue Moon. Y'all
You
tripping.
ruined the
Y'all,
beer.
man, y'all
It's
don't know.
garbage.
You
Y'all
ruined,
know.
you
Do
ruined
not
the
put
beer.
no fruit in no beer.
Blue
No.
Moon, you can't drink Blue Moon without an orange in it.
I don't
Ew.
drink it. I never even sipped it. I never took it. Now,
Blue Moon, that's good
I
beer.
refuse.
I'm not really a beer drinker.
That is-
If I was
So,
fucking
when
with
That's
it.
not beer.
If I go to somebody's house,
That's a Cisco.
if I go to somebody's house and they say you want a
Cisco.
beer, and I say yeah, and they hand me a Corona, I'll drink it. I ain't putting no lime in it.
No,
But I just drink it because I'm sociable and I'm at your place.
I'd rather drink a Modelo before I drink a Corona.
Yeah, I mean, and I drink if I
Yeah, the Modelo
I
gets you
drink
there.
it.
That's strong. I'm about to say that's
I
way
drink
stronger.
Negro Modelo.
Oh yeah, that's one.
But
The
The
dark,
who?
the Negro, the black.
Oh,
label.
that's really strong.
That's
my
good.
joint I know you go to Total Wine.
Man, come on.
That's where I shop. I go in there like a grocery store. That's where I get on there.
See, I'm more of a beer type of wine because I like white Merlot.
No, I drink
What up, though,
red
10?
wine because I'm a heart smart
Mm-hmm.
person
Oh.
now. Because my doctor got me doing it.
Where at?
Red wine
Yeah.
is good with you.
Because I had a triple bypass.
Oh,
Oh,
place.
okay.
So
What
I
he
do-
was
I do
doing in the
red
hood?
wine now as for medicinal purposes.
Keep your bloodstream going.
Yeah.
Oh,
and all
yeah.
that, but,
Mhm. You know, niggas gotta come
but
to the city.
beer is
Right,
my
niggas gotta
I
come to the
love
city,
beer.
get that
I don't
shit
do
right.
scotch, yak. I got friends that all they do is smoke cigar, drink scotch, or drink cognac. And they be like, oh, come on, do a stick and do
Wait a
this."
minute, Lisa,
Nah,
his
let me
girl.
tell you, let me
she
tell
ain't
you.
tell him about
Nah.
the
I know
last
women
one.
that smoke.
Now look, I might do a yak, but 1738, but it's only just one shot. You know what I'm saying? And I will nurse that whole shot the whole time. The whole time I'm drinking my beer.
So the last time I had some hard liquor was New Year's Eve '89. Last time I had some any kind of cognac was probably
Yeah.
83.
83.
So-
Ooh, way
But not
back there.
ours.
Yeah, I got drunk one time, messing with this old man, my girlfriend's stepfather. You know how the daddy try to
Right.
grill you?
Mm-hmm.
Grady Shaw. That motherfucker was like, come on, we gonna drink. I was a teenager. He keep pushing that motherfucking glass to pushing that because he was an alcoholic. Right?
He trying to get a drink,
and we're
partner.
drinking Remy. And
I told you.
man,
I told you.
all I know is they pulled me up off the front yard, told me all about it. I thought I was going home. They say I walked out the door.
Sure
Sun
did.
came
And
up.
Lachelle.
I'm still
And
on the
Lachelle.
yard. I done spent the night out on the
Because she done
front
stood
grass.
Lachelle up too.
Like literally.
Hey, she done
fell
stood
out on the
Lachelle up
grass,
too. Now,
slept there. It was summertime. And all that. And I get, it was years ago. Didn't nobody bother me or nothing. But yeah, they didn't. What's that?
We.
I don't mess with this stuff. No, now you're going too far.
I can't smoke while I'm on the job.
Man, my son, he not here with me to this day. My son is in the music. I don't know the name of his stuff or nothing.
yes, so he could be in the
I
loop.
don't know the crew he with. nothing.
Good.
But he got mad
Yes, we
at
do.
me because he was good. My son is better with all this producing.
We down with
engineering,
it.
all
We supported it last
that.
time.
We had a recording studio,
Mm-hmm.
but the weed just got too much. I'm like, God damn, man. You can't walk around here.
She didn't.
every
Bitch don't
day,
know
all
shit.
day with a blunt in your mouth. You're not professional, man. And the whole place smell like weed.
She don't
I
even
got
know.
blunt stuff.
That's a
all
damn
over the
shame.
place.
It's just a
You don't
damn
want to
shame.
clean nothing up. My son's attitude was, all I'm doing is running this stuff. I ain't cleaning up. I'm not gonna have no meetings. I'm not gonna do this, do that.
Yeah.
And Ed, he got a blunt. No
Did
matter
you?
what he
You was
doing,
running into
he got a blunt
everybody.
in his mouth. I'm like, how you want to be, man? Every day.
When we was in the studio, bro, the only time we smoked weed in the studio is when we was
Okay.
creating. At the time, it was creating, but it was never in the main
Oh,
studio.
that's what's up.
We
What
always
Renee was
had
at Digimax
a makeshift
doing?
producer room
I think
over
I'm
to
gonna
the
start fucking
side
with them.
with
You know what? Because
ventilation.
I get all my stuff.
Because I didn't want all
Stop
that
straight
stuff around
with the
none of the
Mexicans. I'm
equipment.
gonna start fucking
So,
with the niggas. I'm gonna go ahead
I
and
always
fuck
had
with Digimax. 'Cause I'm
that
about to get
writing
some new
and
cards.
producer room.
Yeah.
Y'all go back there. If y'all gonna smoke and this, that, and other, this is a small room. So if you get cluttered, it's on y'all.
They had the whole building.
Well, I like to
We
give
was in a-
money.
in a
Yeah, it's right up the street
commercial
from me. But I
building.
want to start,
And I
putting
had-
my money. You know, I
I
am
had
intentional
about
about
5
how
or
I
6
spend
suites.
it.
I got
I'm intentional
counted.
on how I spend. So
But the
yeah,
whole, I was on the ground level. The whole,
girl,
the
get
whole
it.
place smelled like weed.
Hey, nah, you can't do that.
Cause it's cheap
gotta-
and
you
it's
gotta- you
good
gotta
and it's
make
filling
some-
and it's healthy.
You got to make some preparations and everything.
Yeah.
And
Look at me, I done
you know
did a
what
whole
I'm saying?
commercial.
And me and him, my wrong was I went into dad mode. I didn't stop to think, handle this
Yeah,
more
I'm
diplomatic or
volunteering.
whatever.
Professionally.
I'm doing an event
or
with the
talk
homeless
to him
people
like
again at the Mariners
a grown
Inn,
man, which
and
he
I'm gonna
is.
take some
I
food
just
because
went
it's
into
cheap,
dad
and that's
mode.
what
Yeah.
I'm
I was
taking.
like, man, what the
Mexican,
fuck?
because
God
I
damn
like
it.
to make them
And
people
he
feel
was
like there's something. You know what I'm saying,
you know,
sis?
taking it.
And so,
And then
I'm doing,
then
I'm
he
assigning them
unleashed all
their
his
ass up for
stuff. Then it
Medicare or
turned
whatever.
into a
You know what I'm saying?
Go,
But I'm
you know.
I ain't just going in there with
Man,
some
my
donuts
sons
and
do
some
music now.
candy, some dollar store
And
candy. I make them men feel like
They always
something
come to me
because
with their
they don't
music.
get to eat like
And
that. You got what I'm saying?
They hate
You know,
constructive
so
criticism.
Yeah.
it's
But I'm going to tell you
authentic
just
and
like
it's
I tell
cheap.
everybody else.
I'm gonna get the sale
Not there
regardless,
yet.
but God will bless me.
You know what I'm saying?
Treating
And
people like they
he
something.
say,
Yeah.
every time I come to you with my music, you always say, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I said, so, nigga, what should be the next
Girl, a
question
list
you should
about
be
20 of
asking?
them. When I left out
How'd
the
it
house,
get
because
there?
I'm up here still.
We know that.
Girl,
This
when I left out the
motherfucker
house,
took,
the whole
man, 3
downstairs was
months
smelling like nothing but bleach and pine
To come
sol,
back to
honey.
me and tell me,
Okay?
say, Pops, how I get
And
my
I
music
told
where I need
her,
to be?"
You
I
know
said, you
what?
need to call Aunt Tanisha and thank her. I
I
told her
never,
that.
since day one, I'm talking
Because
about
I was
Sugar
set
Hill
on,
Gang.
no.
I've never been into hip hop. And I remember when Detroit wasn't into
To
hip hop.
Yeah. We was
right?
in we was in
we
the
thought it was
stop
the
skipping.
corniest. I'm 60 years old.
yeah.
Breakdancing, hip hop, all that was the corniest shit. When that first
Yeah,
came
absolutely.
And
But
y'all
she ain't
ram,
after
everybody
school
was
'cause her
being fly.
location is on
Yeah.
my phone.
When that first-
But
when
ass
that
Skippy
first
to
came
go to
out,
the fucking
man,
lunchroom.
we was in funk. We was in Rick James,
Right.
Cameo, Parliament, Funkadelic.
Ready for the
And
worlds
now,
and
yeah, my kids and my nephews and them be clowning me because they look at pictures and we actually wore our
That's
size.
what's up, sis.
Yeah.
Love you. I'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we
coming
look
up
like
here.
we got tight clothes
What time the
on,
party start?
but we didn't really have no tight clothes, and
Yeah, nigga,
everybody
I'll be
was
there.
young and skinny back then or whatever.
Okay.
So, but we actually
Oh,
wore
okay.
our
Oh, that's
size.
right up my
Right.
alley. Oh, I'm so
You know,
stuck in
they
the
be like,
90s.
"God, why y'all got
Oh,
all
shit.
these little
That's up my
tight-ass
alley.
clothes?
Oh, shit.
Why y'all got
Okay,
this,
I see you.
this and that?" You know, they be
Okay, peace out.
they be laughing at shit, but like Detroit used to be like when I was in the 6th grade, Durfee Junior High.
You the Durfee.
Yeah, I had glass heels, suit.
Nigga, that shit
A
sound
full-
gay as hell. Some dead
Glass
ass
head.
hell.
I was
Ah.
a goddamn player. What is
No,
wrong with
no.
Wait,
You,
that.
hold on, cuz,
Some
hold
I'm gonna
on.
get you
They
sucker
came
type
back out
shit.
with the glass heels though.
Listen,
They put them on hush puppies.
I was in junior high school in 1976. The bicentennial.
Hell no, 1970. Nigga, I was born in 77.
And I went to school.
Oh, damn.
and
That's cool. That's
the
cool. I don't
first
need no
day
more.
of school,
You on the
you know how you supposed to wear your new clothes?
It go
Yeah.
big.
They used to have a store downtown called Ties.
I remember
You
saying.
buy one, you get one for
Free.
a penny.
Oh, was it?
For a
Yeah,
penny.
it was for a
They couldn't-
penny.
Back then, legally, they couldn't give you free shit. So it was a penny. That's when Pepper still ran the Broadway with his sissy ass. Everything was live. I go to school the first day. I'm 12 in 6th grade.
Cheers to a good show. That was a good ass show.
I just drank
Long as
mine,
you
but
get that
cheers.
damn sound, get that sound on there.
And back then, Detroit was still a gang-banging city. So at Durfee, Durfee and Central and Roosevelt was all connected together.
Mhm.
So everybody going to Durfee and Central from different neighborhoods.
Mhm.
So different parts of the school was a different gang. And I go to my first day. I got it used to
Hey,
be
you
the
ready?
Swedish Nets.
Mhm.
I had a suit on, a leisure suit.
Okay.
Remember, I don't know if you know what a leisure
Did
suit
you
Oh,
dress?
yeah, most
So I
definitely.
got the belt. I got
Okay.
the leisure
We'll
suit
finish
on,
that up.
I
I'll
got
be there in
glass
about
heels,
20 minutes. Well,
shoes
maybe 30.
on. I got a full length,
All right.
double-breasted rabbit fur coat.
Oh, you went
black
all the way
Godfather
back.
hat,
Yeah.
and I got my stick pin in it and everything.
Couldn't
And I
tell
was-
you shit. You
Yeah,
thought you
I
was
was-
El
That was the
DeBarge.
shit though. That was the
Well,
shit.
You thought you was
Yeah.
El DeBarge.
See, I had-
light skinned ass.
I had a chance to experience and see all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a
All
little
right,
older.
I was little, but
You
I
know what I'm
remember all
saying? And-
that.
So, what age group? What you at?
I'm 52 now.
Okay. So yeah, y'all,
Oh, you got me about 5 years.
Yeah, you my little brother's age.
Yeah.
But yeah, they sent me. They used to have a thing called GRC, Guidance Referral Center. They said I was wearing my daddy's clothes, so they wouldn't let me in
Hell
class.
nah.
They wouldn't let me in class, so I had to go to GRC. They called my mama. My mama come up there, and she like, what you do this time? I said, I ain't do nothing. They won't let me in. They was like, oh yeah, he's dressed improper, and he's probably, he's got his father's clothes. He's got a fur
His
coat.
father's
She
clothes.
said, these are his clothes that he bought with his
Money.
It's like, don't call me up here for this bullshit no more. Is it a dress code? No, it's not, but the kids don't wear fur coats. And she was like, God damn it. So, my mother cussed them out loud. And that's when I started my going bad, was in 6th grade, because I was like, fuck this, I ain't getting enough shine. I ain't got time to sit in this classroom. I'm getting ready to go out here on the block.
Say I ain't got enough shine.
Yeah, I ain't got enough shine. But
That's
I
more
was,
light
it
skin,
was
so.
old, like all the dudes at Central, back then, the Linwood Players was the biggest gang
Mm.
The
in the
Linwood
area.
players.
The Sconies was the biggest gang on the west side.
That was 8 Mile.
See, I knew all them guys personally, because that's back when the east side and the west side was super divided.
Mhm.
Where y'all from, they had their own thing. That was like,
The Number Street always
That
had
was-
they all
yeah,
things.
Always.
Southwest and Number Streets was always like a whole different city.
That was a whole nother
And you
world.
ain't one fuck with
But
over there
I
either.
knew Keith and all of them, but he was doing his thing.
Oh yeah, you had to know Keith and them. Keith, I know you know Peanut already.
I knew all-
Everybody know
Yeah.
Peter
Yeah.
from Colfax.
Right. No,
And
but
his
see, to
sister.
know Keith You had to be around to know Keith.
I knew Keith, Joker, who else? I knew all them before they had money.
Yeah.
They was gangbangers. I knew them before they had money. Before he was a kingpin boss. I knew it when he was just a
You know your cousin used to date Keith.
Oh,
gangbanger.
Angie.
you did.
Yeah, you know that?
Yeah.
She still right that
Keith-
nigga.
He was a Eminem Flynn.
She said, did remember she became a cop?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yup.
That was the worst thing ever. You know, me and her was in the academy at the same time.
No,
I got kicked out of the academy.
Before he became the kingpin, he was a gangbanger. Eminem Flynn.
I got kicked out of the Marine Corps and the police academy.
And I think,
Damn,
they all went to Murray, I think.
Yeah, I went
Well,
to.
get a picture of me and Cuz.
I went to. Oh, it's got to be from the
in
table,
bar.
man. You ain't gonna give me.
Okay,
Give me waist
stand
up.
and you can sit down.
No, I'm just give me waist up. 'Cause
Okay.
I still got to work
I
clothes.
gotta put the thing in so it don't be these green walls.
It can be green walls
Yeah,
in this picture.
you still green screen that out.
I mean, she ain't gonna green screen nothing out. She don't leave it just like
Yeah,
That's
I
an iPhone, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can do it's easy.
To do what?
The green screen on there.
Really?
Yeah, you can chop it all out.
Oh, you gotta teach me that shit, Cuz.
The kids want teaching me.
I don't know this shit.
already.
Yeah.
Can you do it with a Google phone?
You can do the Google.
Okay,
that's
now
the
wait a
best one.
minute,
That's the
cuz.
Pixel, right?
I got a Google Pixel.
Yeah, you would do it with all of them.
Okay, now wait, what would I do?
Go to,
let me show you the
Go
picture
to
first. I think
yeah,
it's
go to the
I
picture.
don't do shit with this
Okay,
phone, but
that's the
answer
picture.
it.
That's
Okay,
good.
go to the edit. You know I can't see.
Edit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, and it's inside of one of the programs in there.
Nigga, I don't know.
I can't see it.
Ask London.
Put it
Tell
up,
London.
That
Hey.
ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
You know what? I got some glass.
Tell
Hold on.
London. I bet you London know how to do it.
The kids is the ones who know how to do it.
That
'Cause
nigga
they
don't
do
be
it-
know how to do shit when
they
I
do
ask her.
Oh, here it is, the
she
magic
just don't
wand.
want to be bothered with you.
This
She
the-
know how to do it. I bet you her phone do it.
She won't even be my friend on social media. I don't
Cause who
Oh.
want to be their mama friend on social media?
Not I.
Okay, what we doing?
Hold on.
You lucky you don't have no sons. Else you know,
I can't see
you know how
jack.
many fights your son to be having?
Send me the picture. Just send me the picture, and I'll send it back to you after I get to my glasses. Because I can't see shit without
You for real?
Now, I'm reading, I can't see up close. But I
thought
can see
had
far
some
away.
reading glasses in my purse. Shit.
You better leave London alone. She don't want you to be her friend
No,
on
she
social
don't.
media.
Called me while we was on, he must have been watching the show.
Oh, there. It
That's
didn't
what?
hear sound.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Hey, give me a minute. I gotta fix everything.
Just send me that picture. When I get to my glasses, I'll chop it up and send it to you.
And then, then you'll tell me how to do it.
Yeah, because it's easy. It's easy. The kids is the one, I'm telling you, the kids know how
Okay,
to
now
do
wait
it.
a minute, Andre. I need your help on something else. Listen, when can I schedule an appointment? I want you to help me blow up my show.
Whenever you ready, girl.
Nigga,
Girl,
I'm
take your
always
time.
ready. You know, I work for myself.
So I'm gonna invite you back when we get ready. We gonna have a housewarming.
Mhm.
Cause I'm hooking the basement up like a nightclub.
Sweet.
We got a recording thing down there, a kitchen, and a riser to do live performances and stuff.
Well, what's up with Quick? Quick old the band that used to play behind Quick. What happened?
You gotta ask Edie. I don't know. I've been supporting, even though they did a tribute to him down there.
You know they be at Old Boy spot over there on off of Woodward.
I think CJ be
You
over there.
talking
You
about
know,
the
he
tuxedo
doing it now.
in
I
Highland
think
Park?
CJ be over there.
No, he doing it out his crib, out his basement.
Oh, no, CJ over at Hunt Park.
The poetry.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about G over
G.
on Edison?
Yes, that's his name. G.
Yeah, I
All
don't
of them
know-
be
I
over
don't
there.
know how he getting away with that shit. Cause when I grew up in Boston, Edison, and they used to be like, you can't. They used to be on every
you know
goddamn
how
thing.
he getting away
I don't
with it.
know how
His mama and all of them, they was plugged. He know people over there.
Okay, cause I'm like,
They don't mess with them, no nothing.
he been doing it for years now.
But he don't charge you to get in. It's only donations
yeah,
at the
no,
door.
but I'm saying just all the cars and all them black people.
Long as he ain't blocking the traffic and all that, they don't bother
I
me.
grew up with Boston.
Yeah, they don't play that shit over there.
You couldn't paint your house the color you want to.
Yeah.
You could, your dog.
Y'all got a bathroom in here?
Yeah, but you could go to this one right here. The toilet and everything work. To the right, that door right there.
Right here?
Yeah. I don't let the women in there yet.
Okay.
I'm going to put the curtains up and fix everything.
I'm about to blow my show up, Roger. I'm letting you know that right now.
Station up. I got Louise
You better.
Hearns coming.
Okay.
I got a bunch of people coming.
But I'm just letting you know, Beauty and the D, I'm finna blow this shit up.
I got you covered, baby.
You better have me covered, darling.
Okay.
It's me and you. Oh, look at you. It's me and you.
You know what? We should
Light
just
skin. We too light to be
We
together.
should just do a test run. We should just do it for about 30 days. And then we decide if you want to keep it there.
No, you act too light skinned. And so do I. It wouldn't work. But I act like that. It wouldn't work.
We should just give it a try.
I don't think so. Roger, I probably had been to beat your ass.
Oh, shit. Listen.
I don't play that shit.
I woke up one day.
You know you feel
my
some
wife
bullshit.
was like this. She had a pistol. I said, fuck. She said, I've been up all night just thinking about shit.
See, I wouldn't be up all night thinking about it. I bet it just fucked you up, right? That's why we ain't gonna fuck this friendship. He told we should just try it out for 30 days. Nigga, nah. I bet it fucked you up, Roger. You know?
She said the only thing
I don't be thinking about it either. I just fucked you
I
up.
just don't want to be away from my kids. That's the only thing that saves you.
That confirms it. You will make a woman want to fuck you up.
That was 40 years ago.
Nigga, you still running around here on some bullshit.
No, I'm not. I'm like an old man.
We
Shit.
in the same circle. I know what you're
It be rumors.
Aw, nigga.
Look,
You know my ear be to the mother.
there be rumors. I swear to God, there be rumors.
See, he's starting to bullshit already.
I just don't know.
Hey, fuck 30. No.
Because DTE was supposed to come here yesterday and turn me in. I got to call you. But listen, tell me I promise this. I would tell. guess she didn't know. I specifically asked her if he was going to turn anything on. The dude said he was going to do it for me, but then he got, big company, you know, they only like the priest. This water and everything in the boiler. I guess the other way is cleaner, huh? Oh, man. like jazz, man?
I saw it's the W something jazz station, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm relocating. So it's the world's oldest jazz station. It got started by two black doctors, Davis, in 1959. They started WCAP, you ever heard of that? WCAP was the first black on radio station. And 5 years later, they founded jazz. Down the street, East Park, down over. got baseboard here and there. I don't know, man. You know, motherfucker. We had to run new computer lines. But anyway,
You know how much you gonna charge? You got my number on that paper.
to let you know how much the plumber gonna charge?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is.
And this bathroom back here somewhere?
Yeah, it's got me right there.
Yeah, leave this door open, you probably get it. Oh, that radiator in here?
No, that radiator ain't even hooked up.
Yeah, leave the door open, you be good.
Alright, yeah, oh, okay, so you do plumbing work?
Price is right. Put that one number and I'm gonna give it 30 first.
Okay, cool.